Dr. Yoest. I was thinking about this organization, Puerto Rican Legal Defense Fund, PERLDEF, and do board members of your organization know what lawsuits you're pursuing and generally what the issues are? Push your button.
You know, I was asked that question actually right after Judge Sotomayor was nominated, and it was the day before my board came to town for one of our annual meetings. And as I've listened to the discussion of her relationship with the fund as a board member, I have found the connection between her association with the cases and her description to really strain credulity. The fact of the matter is you don't have to have read an individual case or reviewed a particular point as a board member to be intimately associated with. The point of being a board member for all of us who've dedicated our lives to the nonprofit realm is to have oversight and to have accountability and responsibility for the organization, and so I think it's
well, I think that's probably most boards should operate that way, at least. Ms. Froman, is it correct to say that Judge Sotomayor's opinion in Maloney, which
Dr. Yoest, in the questioning by Senator Coburn of the nominee, he asked about advances in technology, and as I recall Judge Sotomayor's testimony, she did not want to acknowledge the impact of advances in technology as it relates to the Supreme Court's evaluation of restrictions on abortion. Why do you believe that advances in technology are important to the viability trimester framework that the court articulated in Roe, and why?
Well, I would reference back to the confirmation hearings of the Chief Justice, in which he went through one of the elements that we look at when we reconsider factual how things relate to a case. And there has definitely been tremendous advances on the scientific realm as it relates to human life. So I think it's important to see her, whether or not she's willing to consider that kind of thing. And it also goes to Americans United for Life works very focused on pro-life legislation at the state level. And what part of the challenge that we face is this question of how much the American people are going to be allowed to interact with their duly elected representatives at the state level in restricting abortion in a common sense way that they'd like to see.
Thank you. Just to be clear, I had recalled her testimony slightly incorrectly. She actually didn't say or wouldn't say how she viewed it. She said it would depend upon the case that came before. So I don't want to mischaracterize her testimony, but your point is that it would be very important for a court in evaluating a restriction imposed by a state.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Again, I wish I had more time to, but we have, I think, 1 or 2 panels left here, so we should probably move on.
Senator, we have 2 panels left.
Yes, but we thank you very much. This is an important event in our country's history. You've contributed to it, and we thank you, all of you, for it. Thank you.